In Uganda, vector-borne diseases such as malaria and waterborne infections like cholera and typhoid remain widespread. These are often linked to poor hygiene and inadequate drainage systems, including unregulated garbage dumping and open sewage, which continue to pose serious public health risks. It's upon this background that the Regional Center for Human Security has taken it upon itself to intensify the mobilization of citizens in promoting public health, particularly at a time when the country is preparing to join the global community in commemorating World Cleanup Day.
Our Constitution makes a clean and healthy environment both a policy priority of government in its objectives and guiding principles of the state policy. It also makes it a duty of every citizen under Article 17 and a right under Article 39. World Cleanup Day is therefore not just an activity. It is a constitutional responsibility and an opportunity for Uganda to stand together with other environmentally conscious citizens of the globe.
Given that the World Cleanup Day is focused on tackling textile and fashion waste, the head of the Chambogo University Cosmetology and Fashion Department, Dr. Obeda Kampumuza, proposed for the adoption of the famous 3 R's, which include reducing, recycling, and reusing textile waste, arguing that it not only promotes environmental health, but also creates jobs.
Should hint on what we can do to overcome this challenge. I think it will be very hard to overcome the challenge in the current form, but we can reduce on the challenge. We can put a platform to build this so that the future generations can find it easier now to deal with the challenge. So we have 3 R that we are encouraged to use in this approach. One is to reduce. The next one, the strongest one, is to reduce. The slightly stronger under that is to reuse. And the least in that category is to recycle. In reusing what you are no longer interested in, you can give it to someone else who can put it on. And we can encourage this. It becomes a message across the board, just like his giving those other methods. Then if it all fails, we can recycle.
Meanwhile, Kate Namyal, an environmental health officer from the Ministry of Health, disclosed the government's commitment to step up efforts in promoting sustainable environmental health practices by introducing and gazetting the last Saturday of every month as a mandatory National Cleanup Day.
When that day comes, you clean wherever you are. If you're in a market, we close and clean. If you're in your home, you close and clean. If you're in a hospital, we clean. If you're in a church, maybe it has found us and we are Seventh-day Adventists, we are cleaning because it will be on a Saturday. So it will foster that spirit of community participation and empowerment. Like I said, the cabinet has approved this. It approved it on 11th August, and now we are looking at the launch, and we are trying to work with the President's office to see which day is good for the launch. But the day that has been designated for the National Cleaning Day will be Saturday, every last Saturday of the month. Every last Saturday of the month, starting from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Kuva sawa bili paka sawa mukaga. You close everything and we clean. It will be a national event.
The Commissioner for Local Council Development in the Ministry of Local Government welcomed the initiative and expressed their ministry's willingness to support its implementation. He further suggested that rewarding the best performing cleaning communities and their leaders would motivate wider participation.
As Ministry of Local Government, we really welcome the policy of National Cleaning Day initiative, which Cabinet passed recently, and we'll really be glad to put those structures to use and make sure that every village, we can even have parameters to assess performance of the leaders at that level. We can have incentives to reward the best performers so that we stimulate them to be competitive at each level of leadership. And in doing that, I'm sure it won't be very difficult.
The development comes just hours before Saturday, when the whole world will join in celebrating World Cleanup Day on the 20th, with RC4HS advocating for mindset shift among members of the public to groom a hygiene-conscious generation.
As the Regional Center for Human Security, we call upon you Ugandans to participate in this day. We call upon you to come together as a community, as a group, tell your friends, church, market, come together and clean up your environment.
At your hospitals, at your schools, at your workplaces, at home, to come out on 20th September 2025, which is the World Cleanup Day, to come and clean our community so that we can be able to live in a clean and healthy environment.
Joseph Kabali, UCTV News.
Thank you very much.